Yo, what's going on, everyone? LogicDawg here. So today we're taking another look at Escape from Tarkov. This time I wanted to bring you guys on a scav run. I figured I could show you some of the routes I take. We're gonna do Shoreline in this episode, and just kind of spawn in. I'll talk about where I go to get some loot and what my thought process is. So that way, when you guys are out on your scav run, you can go ahead and implement some of these tips and tricks to get more loot, get out alive, and that way when you have continuous money flow from your scav runs, having to get gear on your PMC is that much less painful. So let's go ahead and dig right into it. Alright, so first I figure today, like I said, we'll just do Shoreline. It's our guy here. Let's go ahead and do 1400. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we've loaded in. We're actually in resort. Let me see what I got. We'll go ahead and toss this bad boy because we don't need that. 23 minutes left. Our extract is road to customers, ruined road, ruined house fence, and north fence passage. So we really can go east or west here. So when I spawn in the resort, I like just kind of check these key rooms, just to make sure there's nothing maybe someone missed in here. Take a look. Check this computer. Nope. This all looks pretty cleaned out. So we're in the east side currently. A smoke grenade here is making some smoke. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. I try to see if I can ever find PMC bodies or anything like that, but check some of these open rooms. Like a lot of times people don't loot these rooms just because they're here for the locked rooms. So going through some of these open rooms yields some profits. Let's check. Got a gun box in here. And we got 23 minutes, so we got quite a bit of time. And depending too if you get a backpack or not, we were lucky to spawn with a backpack this time. But if you don't, it kind of sucks trying to find loot. So I usually then definitely look for bodies. Take the AK. Let's check this grenade box. And for now, we'll just take, anything that we can find, and we'll sort out the loot as we kind of go along here, and find more valuable stuff. So, just keep checking here, see if anyone came through here. Yep. That's the room we just came from. Oh, sounds like a drop coming in. So, with the drops, this is gonna get a little loud, but with the drops, you can go for them, but like everyone in the map's gonna be going for them, so just keep that in mind. Whenever I start, I kind of think of like how much risk I want to take. So let's see where this is coming in. So looks like the box has already been dropped, and we can see that it's heading that way. So that means anything is that way, so that's east toward radio tower. So it's either on this side of so there it is, it's dropped right there. That looks like kind of around by gas station. So we'll just note that, and depending on how much loot we get here, we'll check it out on our way out. But like I said, there's always a lot of competition for it, so personally it's like sometimes you can get a lot of stuff from there, but it's not worth dying for. It's sometimes you get amazing stuff, but more often than not you're just gonna get shot. Let's check out this room, see if there's anything on the table, on the ground. Oh, can't get in there. Let's keep going. open up this door. Check these boxes out. This is the night vision monocular, yeah. Now the bank robber does hold more space than the scav vest, but the scav vests actually sell for a decent amount right now. But we'll go ahead and situate this real quick. Get that bank robber on. Get her back in here. The M-lock's good. We'll put that right on our gun. And then just keep going through. CMS. Cool, cool, cool. That's something. I thought I saw something on the ground. Just keep going. Oops, wrong way. Alright. Anything? Nope. So we could check out this side too. Another scav. Looks like a scav anyways. Yeah. Give him the wiggle. Let him know it's all good. We'll check 301 upstairs just to see if it's been open. If you don't know, 301's like the big room with like, it's got a red keycard spawn and stuff in it. Obviously, people would definitely find the keycard if it was in there, but sometimes they miss stuff, so it's always worth checking it out. Same with all these locked rooms. Like, I've actually found like moonshine and all kinds of stuff on the floor just because people, you know, they're just in and out so quick that it's hard to make sure you grab everything. Here's a body. Let's see what he's got. Oh, we got a better rig. Nice. I'll go ahead and take that. Not too worried about that though. So we'll check this out real quick. It's open. Check on the floor. Check up top. Oh, there's something here. A spark plug. It's like in the carpet. Alright. And then check this room over here. Let's see if there's anything good in there. Nice sights. Can't put it on? Oh. Whatever then. Check these computers. Find graphics cards and stuff in here. Power supplies aren't really worth that much right now. At least a couple of days ago they weren't. I haven't checked them recently, but they've only been about like 16 grand for a 4-slot item. I don't know. It's not really worth it. And see if there's anything else. Oh, look at that. Bitcoin. See what I mean? People forget stuff. It's just small. Alright. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Since we got that Bitcoin, like, probably just gonna focus on getting out, just because, I mean, we could stop at the airdrop. It is gonna be kind of on our way. We'll just, yeah, we'll just go this way. I think it's a ruined house, so ruined road is essentially like the tunnel road. The ruined house fence, ruined house fence, is that what it is? Yeah, that is just a little more north of that, kind of like the first house into swamps. So we'll go ahead and do that. big thing here, since it's still early in the raid, is to just be cautious of the PMCs and stuff. Hopefully they've extracted by now. But you never know. Just always want to be wary. I usually also like stopping over by the cottages over here. Sometimes the thought I had footsteps just then. The Scav boss minions or the Scav boss himself are dead, and like you can get some good loot off of them too, some good armor or some good weapons or something if they haven't been picked through. Just watching up on that hill, making sure that no one's coming to the left there. So yeah, so I check over on this side to see if there's bodies, and then inside this fence over here as well. That door over there doesn't look open, the cottage door, so we won't be able to get in. Just listening out. Alright. We'll check out this cottage. Looks like this one's been gone through. Check out the safes. There's 2 safes in here. There's one in this room and one in the next room. Looks like someone's gone through this. This door is usually closed. And then there's 2 jackets in the front here. I haven't heard any like gunshots though, so I'm kind of tempted to see. I'm not gonna get greedy. I mean, we already got a Bitcoin. What could we want? Plus, we got other loot too. So I mean, right there's a couple 100,000. So we'll just take what we got and bounce. Actually, I think I will check. There's a couple hidden stashes up here. I always like checking those on my way out too. A lot of times they already have been gone through, but it's worth taking a look. Okay, we don't have an armor, so I might as well take that one. Nice, nice. All money. Just take everything to fill up our slots. It's awesome that these haven't been hit yet. Just getting all sorts of money on this run. Yo. I already hit the other sashes back there, just FYI. Another scav. We'll just go ahead and get out of here, though, just in case he wants to murder us. Let him get that stash. So the ruined house is that house there, so you just kind of follow. I just follow this fence line here. It's that bush right up there. And there we are. So yeah, there you have it. Pretty good stuff. I can't believe we found that Bitcoin. I mean, that was, that was so lucky. But, you know, like I said, you just check out those rooms, check out on the floor. I mean, it's hard, it's easy to miss. And a lot of people just, you know, you go in there rushing to try and get into those rooms and get out because everybody's trying to get up through there. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Just check it out. And we'll go ahead and transfer all this. And I'll post how much I made on this run so you guys can see it real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get into the next run, so with a little editing magic, and boom, we're back into another raid. Sorry, by the way, about my cell phone making so much noise there. Muted it now. My apologies for the dinging. All right. So this is what we're starting out with again. We got a 12 gauge small backpack. Let's go ahead and get these meds assigned. Looks like we got 5,000 or 50,000 right off the bat. That's awesome. I don't like the smoke grenade, so I just go ahead and ditch this bad boy. Peace. All right. So 27 minutes. Wow. Okay. So still quite a bit of time into this one. Road to Customs, Lighthouse, Ruined Road, North Fence Passage. And we are on the backside of the resort, it looks like. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I think so. Because there's the reserve exit, so yeah. So Swamps is right here. So there are some hidden stashes over in Swamps. I hear some footsteps. Or I'm just crazy. Could be both. But I don't really like being stuck out in the open, so I'm going to go ahead and skip those. What I think we'll do is we'll head up to the cottages and check out those safes and see if there's any bodies. Yeah, 26 minutes, so we'll see if we hear any gunshots or anything. We got a lot of nice hidden stashes we can hit as well. Alright, so we got some gunshots, sounds like back there. Maybe toward like the sniper scav or something like that. See if we see anyone running over there. Don't see anyone. It sounded like I heard someone again. Get so paranoid sometimes with all the sounds you hear. Alright, let's check it out. And I know last run I said that this door, since it wasn't open, it was probably not open. I mean, someone could have unlocked it and then shut it. I'm just gonna check here for the key, see if it's there. No. But just keep that in mind. You can always check out the door if you want to. And again, come in with mind of what you kind of want to achieve. Like, are you here for just the... Did they just come in? So there's a quest item here. They might have not realized that there's a safe in this room. On the floor. So we'll check it out. Yep. So it's always worth coming in here, even if it's open, to check it out. And I think there's another safe in here, but it's locked. But there's this gun cabinet. Sometimes there's stuff in there. I don't know if we can loot these jackets. Yeah. I think there's a jacket here. So they probably just came in for that quest item and then took off. Didn't even realize that there's a safe there, but that's cool. Good for us. So, and this door doesn't even look open, so maybe this safe has, these safes haven't even been hit either. Alright. So far so good. Nice. Diary, chain link. Oops. God damn it. Alright. Chain links aren't really worth anything, but, you know, we have the space, so why not? Some euros, rubles, golden rooster. Go ahead and move some of this up. Take that. Ominous. Nothing in there. Cool. And then there's also a computer here on the floor. It's always worth checking just in case there's graphics card or something. PSU. I'm gonna worry about that. Check. Gun cabinet. Nope. Okay. So lighthouse is by the pier. It's pretty easy extract, so that's probably the one that we'll head to. There's a couple of hidden stashes on the way as well, so definitely a nice little run to hit. The only issue is it does get a little busy down there. So hopefully we don't get shot. Got this double barrel, so that's what's up. Alright. So there's a hidden stash over here and a toolbox. I'll check that out. That's empty. Hidden stash is right here. Cool. I'll get out of here. The next one we're going to hit is right to the left over there. Just watching out for anybody. So, turn up my volume for a notch. Oops. Okay, not gonna worry about that. They are worth like 25,000 to 30,000, so they're worth picking up if you got the space. But for 3 sots, it's like, meh. Not too worried about it. So we'll build up some stamina here. So over by gas station is actually pretty nice. We could hit power station. How much time do we got left? Hit power station and see, but I kind of want to hit the pier and see if those 2 safes have been looted, and then could also go out to Scav Island, but too late for that. Definitely have the time to check power station. Just like we already got some pretty decent loot, but why not? We'll see what kind of action we got. I mean, so far we've only heard gunshots over there behind resort, so oh, that was definitely footsteps. Someone's running up on the left there. Could be a scav. It's hard to see. I don't think so. It's got a pilgrim. Now, again, like if we didn't have a lot of loot, I'd probably take the fight on just because what do you got to lose? But since we do have like some things, and my whole objective here is to just make money, I'm not gonna take a fight that I have a very likely chance of losing. I mean, he can be running anything. I don't even think I have armor. Yeah, and we got. I love the double barrel, but you know, against the UMP or something, it's gonna be over. So I'm just gonna avoid that for now. But by all means, if you're in it and you want to take that risk, go for it. I mean, you have everything to gain, so it's worth trying sometimes. So we'll hit that hidden stash, and then we'll make ourselves toward the pier. Just gonna stay on this side just because, you know, he could be looking over this way. Never know. I'm kind of curious if he was coming from this direction. I'm just listening out too for the footsteps on the wood. Because then someone's probably inside here. Don't hear anything. Okay, this looks closed. Safe number 1. Wow, that's not been hit. I'm gonna replace that. There's computer here, and there's a computer on the other side as well. PSU. We'll take the RAM over the AA. I don't think either is really worth a whole lot. He opened one safe, but he didn't open the other. I think this is pretty close to the same one too. Yeah. I'll take it. That's weird. Well, maybe he didn't know there was another one. He or she. We could hit these filing cabinets for a little extra top up, but I'm gonna hit this scav body over here. Sometimes a lot of people forget about this scav body, but you can find all kinds of things on how he hit it. Alright, pop the trunk. Some crappy ammo. Let's hit these filing cabinets, why not? Like Zippos and stuff don't really sell for much, but a lot of times that. Sorry, I thought I heard something again. A lot of times they're needed for the dailies. Sorry, just like keep getting tripped up about this sounds. Okay, could loot this one. Winches. Spark plug. Take it over the green tea. Alright. So we'll go ahead and get out of here. Just checking to see if there's any dead bodies. I think there might be a toolbox. No, mistaken, sorry. There's one more chest up here, our wooden crate. And then that's where we extract, is that metal building. So check this metal crate real quick. And we're out of here. Not too bad though. You know, these badges are worth some. Got a flash drive, that's worth some. Golden rooster. So yeah, we'll go ahead and transfer all this over. And again, like last time, I'll list how much I made or how much this run was worth. But yeah, there you guys got it. I mean, so just kind of an idea to give you, you know, my thinking process when I go in there, and you can kind of adjust it your own. The big things are to remember what you're in there for. Like if you're in there to just, you know, mess around and make some money in the meantime, and that's just kind of like whatever on the side, then go for those PMC kills. And if you're really just out there to try to make the most you can, don't be afraid to avoid the fights. Just go in there, get the money or get the loot that you're looking for, and get out, you know. So thanks for watching as usual. If you guys have any input, please put it in the comments. Read all the comments, but otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.